Hi, Brandy. Yeah, it knocked me all the way off, and I don't know what happened. So, anyway, let's see if we can get the gang back in here for our prayer time. Whew, that was interesting this morning to have happen. So, help me get them in here, Brandy. Let's gather them back up. Here's Charles. I think I was in the process of getting a Kuan Yin card when that happened. So I don't know what the dealio was, but anyway, we're up and running. Let's give it a minute and see if anybody else is going to find us. Brandy, you left a message. Thank you. Well, we should be on all the channels, but wherever you come in, that's great. Hi, Catherine Kovacs. Yes, a little bit of a glitch. I don't know if we're in Mercury retrograde, but we certainly are in a full moon. Charlie, I did. I sent the link. And Deirdre, hello, hello. Yeah, very interesting electronic stuff going on. So, I can see now. I cleaned my glasses. Charlie, I shared it into the cuppa. You're here, so you must have found it. Okay. Oh, really? It shows me that it is. I don't know why it's not. Anyway, the old one keeps shutting off. Well, you're on this one, Charlie. So that's all that matters. You're here with us, and we love that you're here. Okay, so Kuan Yin says, finding your way. When your feet seem to lead you one way and your head says go a different way, tune into your heart. I will guide you there, helping you to see my signs and most easily find your way on your beautiful life journey. Awesome. Finding our way. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Well, let's do a couple of messages from the little books. Why don't we do that? And maybe some of the others will come back in for our ending prayers. So, which book? 1, 2, or 3? And what page? And let's get the angels talking to us this morning. Hi, Kathy. Yep, take 2 this morning. It was a little weird to be kicked off of the show, and then it wouldn't reconnect. It said that it was still going and I couldn't end it. So finally it cooperated. All right, so let's get some angel messages. Book 3, page 75, says our Catherine Kovacs. And angels say, if you stay in the victim mindset, you will miss the opportunity to learn from your experience. We encourage you to seek solutions instead of waving the white flag of surrender. You are stronger than you think you are. So very, 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 very true. Page 3 of book 3 says Brandy for our Kathleen. And she hasn't made it in, so I'm hoping she's okay this morning. Even in the midst of challenges, there is always something to be grateful for. Even if you can find one thing to be grateful for, such as opening your eyes each morning, the breath you take throughout your lifetime, or the love and support of those around you, you are deepening your spiritual connection. I love that message. Thank you for that, Brandy. And Erica, welcome back. Book 2, page 16. Okay, the little pocket book. Page 16 says, by embracing the infinite potential that new beginnings offer, you can embark on a journey of self-discovery, personal growth, and spiritual awakening. Embrace that potential. That's why we do the affirmations. We're calling them in by giving them a big hug. I am worthy, and hug yourself, hug the universe. I am enough. Smile. I smile because I'm happy. I smile because I'm free. And I can freely create the day that I want it to be, just like I was saying to Sally earlier. All right, where else we going? Book 3, page 86, says Charlie. Yes, these are awesome. Thank you all for choosing such wonderful messages. Page 86 says, Dear ones, if you are still reading these words, you are well on your way to self-discovery and opening up to a deeper understanding of yourself. Look inside, and you will realize that there is nothing to be forgiven, nothing to fix, and nothing to judge. There is only love. Everything else is just a lesson to bring you back to this reality. Taking that self-assessment, it's important to do that all the time. Whenever you feel yourself getting stuck or you're going through a challenge or anything is seems to be out of whack, just do a self-assessment. What am I doing? And what am I thinking? The WAIT acronym. What am I thinking? And then allow yourself to gently pivot away from that thought. Stop judging, stop criticizing, and just go into only love. Okay, so those are the pages that were asked for. Oh, there's Kathy with page 3, or book 3, page 81. And you were able to come up with a way to start your changes story. Awesome. I love it. See, that's how it works. When you say something out loud and then you think about it, then all of a sudden you get inspiration. So yay, Kathy. Page 81. And are you all using the back of the book? On the very back of these little books, there's a page or pages for you to write down any special messages that you want to go back to, maybe over and over again. You want to reread those messages. So that's good if you're utilizing that. Jotting down notes in the back of the book is a great way to remind you of what page you want to reflect on. All right, page 81 says, this must be for all of us astral travelers that are going to meet later today. To fly, you must first embrace the cocoon of discomfort, knowing that it is leading you to your wings. When you push yourself to do something that scares you, such as starting a new project, having a difficult conversation, or simply showing up as your authentic self, you are telling the universe, I'm ready to grow. Wouldn't that be an amazing mantra? If we all said that for a whole week, I am ready to grow, universe, and just watch what happens. when we have that willingness, that openness to receive, like Mother Mary was talking about earlier, to receive abundance, you have to be ready to receive it. You have to understand what it is that you're asking for and what you've got your arms wide open to get. Are you ready to receive love? Are you ready to receive warmth and joy and prosperity? So you have to get into the mindset of accepting it so that it will come to you with ease and grace. And it always will. God keeps his promises. All right, so it is now prayer time. So put in the comments anything that is on your heart, any person, place. You know, we lift up our world every day for world peace. But if there's a certain part of the world that you would like to focus on, bring that into your heart while we're doing the prayers. And as I say every day, a miracle to me would be waking up to headlines of peace in our world peace. Yes, they were great messages. Kathy, I've been reading a page or two a day. I highlight and take notes when one of the messages resonates. I'm ready to receive all that is good. I can't read. I am ready to receive all that is for my higher good. Yay. Brandy, you haven't made a note yet? I didn't want to mess up the book. Yeah, use it. That's why the angel said to put it in there, so that's a place for you to make notes or highlight the messages like Kathy's doing. It's your book. Make it yours. I have a little book that I have carried with me for, gosh, probably close to 40 years now. That's Yogananda's Daily Meditations. And I have that book dog-eared. I have written by certain messages. I've underlined messages. I've highlighted messages. And it's so special to me. So make it yours. And you're going to see that it talks to you more and more. All right. Thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back. World peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for all families living with addiction. Prayers for our United States, and travel prayers for anyone on the road or will be on the road, which I will be in 2 days. Counting down now and looking around and saying, oh my gosh, I got to get all this stuff that's in the house in the car somehow. It'll happen. It'll work out. And I've been doing some decluttering anyway. So there's stuff that I don't need anymore. And since I've lost weight, there's clothes that I can't use anymore. So those are being recycled to those who can use them. All right, Leo, there you are. And Kathy says, let's just say they are well loved, like my mom's Bible. Yes. When we add that special ingredient to a book of just highlighting something or going back to it over and over, it is well loved. And I want these books to be well loved because the angels wrote them. And what better thing to hold in your hand and in your heart than messages from the angels? All right, so let's go into our hearts. If Sally had come back on, she would have said for us to remember to pray for the homeless, the lost, the forgotten, anyone who's living in fear. And I also want to add in prayers for those in the military right now. And I know she has a grandson, if that's the case. Suzanne has a son-in-law that's deployed. So anyone that's away from their family at this time, just bring them into your heart right now and let's hold them close. Okay, breathe. When you breathe into your heart, breathe in love, breathe in light, breathe in joy. Bring that joy into your heart. Maybe you're happy that you've been able to see each other this morning and talk to each other, hug on each other, love on each other. The love and the joy lifts our vibration, and that's what we want to do. We want to go up, up, up to a higher plane, and then we go higher yet until we come right there, right to where we meet up with the divine, the great central sun of God, whatever you choose to call that being, that higher being, however you envision it to be. Let's just sit together. I like to envision us sitting in a yoga pose, even though maybe you can't physically do that. It's okay. You virtually can. So we're all sitting there, ready to receive, ready to unburden whatever that is that we've held in our hearts, those names that are on our prayer list, the ones who've been brought forth orally instead of the written word, and they will all be on the list if you want them to be. And let's pull in together, asking for peace to fall in our hearts, for peace in our homes, for peace in our world, nations coming together, rulers coming together, and acknowledging that war is not the way to go, that peace is the much better way. And let's see hearts changing in that regard. Let's all just love, and let's express that love to the Creator as we hand over our prayers, and we hand them over with faith and trust and belief that these prayers are seen and acknowledged and answered for the best and highest good of all. Oh, and we all say, Amen. Thank you. Thank you to those who came back for the end of the show, for the prayers. And let's get Leo singing to us so we can say our I love yous. Here we go, here we go.
Earthlings, it's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the
Didn't call it AAA for the morning show this morning. We were broke down by the side of the road. Oh, absolutely, Kathy Hand.
Thank you, I love you, namaste. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily
That's
mantra is
us.
thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of.
All right, you ready?
Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of.
There's no secret.
There really is no secret. We
It's
simply
simply
accept,
accept,
align,
align, allow, and smile.
Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high five, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the
Oh,
peas and the
Andrea,
pod.
I'm
The
so
daily
glad
mantra
you're
is
going to
thank
be
you, I love
there.
you, namaste.
Yay, yay,
Full of
yay.
joy every day.
If
Just
any
start
of
the
you
day on
need
the
the
high five, we
link
call the
for the
AAA.
astral
Morning cup
travel,
full of joy
let me
with all
know
the
and I'll
peas and
send
the
it to
pod. The
you.
daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of full of joy. Cup full of joy. Give me a cup. Give me cup of joy. 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 Give me full of joy. Give me cup 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 of joy. Give me a cup of joy.
Woo, with love, Andrea says. AAA, y'all. All right, well, I will see some of you at 4 p.m. today. The others I hopefully will see tomorrow afternoon for the afternoon cuppa, and we'll get some beautiful messages flowing in the afternoon. I love you so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. I will